episode of T3 Time to Drive. I am here in my 1999 996, and the build continues. I listened to you guys in the comment section. In one of my earlier episodes, I asked you guys to pick out my next modification, and I mentioned the Numeric shifter with the cables, and some of you guys chimed in my personal inbox on Instagram and in the comment section of that episode, telling me that that's absolutely what I should go for. And the truth is, I agreed all along. That was kind of the next thing I wanted to do on the list anyway, so I contacted my boys at House Automotive here in Los Angeles, and they have everything set up for me today. We're gonna bring it in and they're just gonna handle it, and I'm so excited because, again, that shifter with the cables, the steel housing, or the metal housing I should say, it's just night and day compared to the polymer kind of flimsy plastic one that most 911s come with. So I'm going to show you a before and after, and I'm going to show you the components that we're putting in the car, and hopefully we can get some kind of build footage as well, so you can see really what goes into putting these components into a 996. So it's going to be a little scary. They're going to be cutting into my car a little bit, but they're professionals. They only work on Porsches, and I trust these guys with everything. They're the only dudes that touch my Porsche, so I'm very, very excited. And yeah, let's just enjoy the process, right? I can't believe that this is the last drive with this 996, and it's kind of a little bit sloppy factory shifter. We're gonna take care of that right away. All right, guys, so we are in the cabin of my 996. It is a very comfortable 69 in here. And you can see my beautiful legs and my girlfriend's beautiful legs, but enough of that, because we need to focus on the shifter, guys, okay? Here's the before shot, okay? We don't have the Numeric shifter or cables installed. And to tell you the truth, you know, I haven't even owned this 996 for a year yet, but it's not like it was the sloppiest driving experience, right? It felt fine, but the kiss of death was that I got to drive a 996 with the Numeric shifter and cables installed, and it was like night and day from mine. So of course, it just kept eating away at me, and I knew that that was like the next thing I had to do with my 996. So we are in neutral, okay? And there's some definite play, and I'm not really even yanking on this thing. Like, just the littlest like touch from my fingers, and you can see that there's a lot of wiggle wobble. And again, I think this looks worse than it feels. But again, the Numeric shifter with the cables installed, it's gonna feel so good, and I know that because unfortunately I had the pleasure of driving one. So okay, we're gonna put it in gear. We are in first, and that was the throw from neutral to first, and you can see, oh, my girlfriend just sneezed, but lo and behold, still a bunch of play. Connie, move it. See, she's a very weak person. No, I'm just kidding. She's not some big, huge dude like me, and even she can show you that there's like a ton of play in here. We're gonna go from first to second, and that's a very big throw. First to second, still a bunch of play. So, yeah, second, third, fourth, fifth, going to six, and then reverse. Doesn't really matter what gear you're in. We can go all the way into reverse, and there's still a whole bunch of play. So hopefully the Numeric shifter and cables really do tighten this up, and I look forward to it. Okay guys, check this out. This is the after with the numeric shifter and the cables. We're in neutral right now. There is pretty much no wiggle. Look how it returns right back. First. Put it back in first. Pretty much no wiggle. Second, and then reverse. Insane. Love it. All right, guys, so I'm on my way home. The dudes at House Automotive did grade A job. Pretty quick, too, the install on this numeric shifter and the cables. And guys, I am ecstatic, okay? Honestly, absolutely night and day. I'm gonna show you before and after, but you can hear it, you can feel it. It just feels so solid. Sorry, my navigation's yelling at me. Again, if you've never driven the numeric shifter, it's not like it's the worst experience in the world shifting with a stock 996 6-speed transmission. But once you feel it, you're ruined. You're ruined, because it'll haunt you. That's all you want from a shifter. It just feels so snappy, almost like a gated shifter. It's insane. The throws are so solid and true. It just clicks into place. You don't have to find the gear. It's just, it doesn't feel rubbery and kind of sloppy like the original shifter did. This is, I mean, the throws are short, and again, just incredibly slick, and just, again, just clicks into place. I absolutely love it. Again, I haven't even had this 996 for a year yet, but I'm happy that I chose to do this modification as early on as I did, because if I waited any longer, you know, a year or a few years down the road, I would have just absolutely regretted not having this sooner than I did. So it's just an amazing modification, and absolutely worth every penny. And guys, if you're going to go ahead and order the numeric shifter, spend the extra few bucks and get the cables along with it, because that's going to absolutely just bring everything home. So yeah, 2 thumbs up. Gotta keep my hands on